In today's video, I want to talk about the new contracts that they added to the Hitman agency. So if you go to your Hitman agency, you'll notice now that there's this new section called Advanced Hitman Contracts. If you open it, there's only one book right now called the Renegade Contracts. And if you open that, you'll notice that there are 5 pages. So the first page is just for general Renegade buffs like physique, protection, speed, etc. And then there are extra buffs down here as well. The second page is for agility type renegades. The third one is for intellect type renegades. The fourth one's for bravery type renegades. And the fifth one is for patience type renegades. So in case you're not sure which type of renegades you're using, you can go here to your renegades section and then open the renegade that you're using. For example, if you're using Lanching, you'll see here her type. So her type is agility. If you're using, let's say, Oscar, then you can check his type from here, and his type is intellect, and so on. So in case you're wondering which type you need to work on, you can check the types from your renegade section. Apart from these advanced Hitman contracts, they've also added some new contracts to the regular Hitman contracts in the development services section. If you go to the development services section, you'll notice that on page 4, you have this new page that allows you to reduce the training manual cost of your vigilante training room. Now, the first 4 investments are for reducing the cost of the side talents, and the bottom 4 ones are for reducing the cost of the main talents. Now, I'll explain what the main and side talents are very soon, but here you can see if you invest in this, then you reduce the cost of the bulker training room side talents by up to 5%. If you invest in this, you reduce the cost of the vehicle training room side talents. If you invest in this, you reduce the cost of the shooter training room, and then this is for the biker training room. Now you also have this one that reduces the cooldown time of the training room's switch feature. So this is basically if you want to switch vigilantes from one training room to another, there is a cooldown. I don't know if it's 1 day or 3 days, but that cooldown gets reduced by up to 10% if you invest in this. And then at the bottom, you also have this extra training room slot, which basically allows you to put an extra vigilante in each of your training rooms. So instead of 5 vigilantes per training room, you'll be able to do 6 vigilantes per training room. However, it's extremely expensive. As you can see here, it's 178,800 Hitman coins, which is crazy. So now let's go to the training room and see what those main and side talents are. So the ones that you see in the middle, these are the main talents, and then the ones that you see at the side are the side talents. So investing in the side talents will reduce this cost of the side talents, and investing in the main talents will reduce this cost of the main talents by up to 5%. And obviously you can unlock the 6th slot by doing that investment that we just talked about. So that is all the new investments that they added to the Hitman services. There's also this new event called the Shadow Society Lottery that gives you a 10% discount on Hitman contracts. So you get a 10% discount not only on the resources that you use for the Hitman contracts, but also on the Hitman coins used for these contracts. And you also get a 10% time reduction for these contracts as well. So I think now is the best time to use your Hitman coins, because I don't think there's any other event in the game that gives you a 10% discount on Hitman coin contracts. You can also get some extra rewards for using your Hitman coins. For example, whenever you use 2,000 Hitman coins, you get 1 draw chance at this wheel. The wheel gives you garbage rewards. However, every time you spin the wheel, you get 1 point over here. And if you reach 5 points, you get these rewards. If you reach 10, you get these rewards. And if you reach 250 points, you can get 5,000 latent energy, 48 hour speed ups, 1,000 SVIP points, and 4 million arms. And reaching 250 points will require 500,000 Hitman coins. So if you have a lot of Hitman coins saved up, you should try to use most of them during this event, especially because of the 10% Hitman coin discount. There are also packs that you can buy. However, in order to unlock them, you need to make a certain number of lottery draws first. For example, this $5 pack requires 5 lottery draws. This $5 pack requires 10 lottery draws. This $100 pack requires 75 lottery draws, and this $100 pack requires 150, and the last one requires 250 lottery draws. So that is how this event works. Oh, there's also rankings. However, it's only for global players. The top player right now has 2,000 points in this event, which is basically 4 million Hitman coins. So it's not really for regular players, it's mainly for the big spenders, and the rewards don't really look that great, so even if it was for non-spenders, I wouldn't recommend trying to get a rank. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Let me know your thoughts about the new Hitman Contracts and this new Shadow Society lottery event in the comments down below. Before I end this video, I'd like to thank all of my patrons for the support. To support me, you can find my Patreon link in the description below. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.